and audio in. Okay. Welcome, guys. uh, so, last session you began with like hooking up the exoskeleton from the shark and towing it in behind. Through your travels, Aaron cast a spell on it that enlarged it, and you guys manipulated it around so it's on the front of your ship. um, you got some celestial influence and boosted your travel up. And that's when you started to reach the precipice of Rudis' surrounding, which was like a large, like, uh, debris field, which you dodged in and out of. I can't remember if the ship took any damage. You made it through that. Was there anything else that I should put on the recap? I think that was pretty much it, right?
That sounds about right.
Yeah. And as you broke the boundaries of Rudis' atmosphere, you cast a silent spell on the Ethereum Seraph, and you kind of Aaron cast a major image that shifted and kind of did reflector panels to your ship as you chose to bring the ship and land. Um, I think that's where we left off. So we'll keep it short. You guys land on Ruidus. You're all on the ship. When you look out, you just see a massive crimson expanse, and you can see like just juts of this earth, just shooting up. You can look. Oh, when you were coming in, you saw a large, almost looked like a dirigible. In that similar color, and that had like tentacles reaching off that were connecting to huge. What do they call it in like the Grand Canyon? The spires. Is that like a stalagmite, or is this stalactite the one that hangs down? Either way.
It has to be in a cave to do that.
Oh well, whatever.
You just call him a spire.
Aspire. There you go. Um, that was connected to it. You landed. I won't say like miles away, but a safe distance. And Brightbeard put you down so it would protect them and the ship, and give you guys a rally point. So we'll pick up there. Noctua, you're on the ship. What would you choose to do?
Do we still have Alton's telescope set up?
Yes.
Can I, while everyone's getting ready, Connell doesn't have much else he needs to do, can I just use that to kind of get a glance around where we are and just look for, I guess, anything of interest, danger, importance, / out of the ordinary?
Okay. Give me an intelligence check.
And by now, Connell, obviously the only other one besides Alton who is familiar with the scoping.
Yeah.
And how to focus, really.
Yeah.
Just a straight intelligence.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. That would be a 6.
Okay. Give me a perception check at disadvantage.
Okay. Okay. That would be a 21.
Okay. It takes you a little bit to line the runes and the glasses, especially because this was set up for long distance examination when you guys were outside of the boundaries, and now you're in the area, you know, and you're trying to focus. It takes you a second, spin around, and you see like a shadow shift, but it's blurry. See it, and you can see flying almost like a drone bee. Two thin wings that come off. You don't see any of the real details, the colors, but it has a bow with a quiver, and it's just this.
Are they bug-like? Are they bird-like?
I was just gonna say, are they similar to what we've seen?
Yeah, these are insect or bug like, and I would say it's not something that you can see like with your naked eye. This is using the telescope, and also as you guys like look out, you can see those colors, but there's these like massive bursts of wind that just shoot up and like block out your vision completely, and then it will like settle down, and then it will like kick up like little dust tornadoes, you know, that shoot up sporadically with this. But you do notice that.
Okay. Is it flying within like a certain area? Like it's, I don't want to say protecting something, but like it's a lookout for something, or is it just kind of off on its own?
It's bites. You don't see any other, any other creatures with it. It is
Okay.
solo, and I guess it's make an insight check.
Okay. Let's see. Ooh, I'm good at insight. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. It's like you focus on it and you like examine it for like, you know, body, if it's alert or not alert, you know what this looks more like a lookout or a drone, or you know, knowing where you landed, maybe like an outer perimeter, you
Okay.
know, like a scout.
Yeah. Okay. I'll relay that to the group. Maybe it's a direction we look to go. They wouldn't have scouts out for nothing, but
Two Stars gonna walk up on. You're on deck, right?
yeah, it's right on the middle of
Yeah.
the deck.
So he's gonna walk up and be one of the people you talk to, and do we really even know what we're looking for at this point? I mean, we're here, but I mean, do we?
I mean, I sure as fuck don't. Just
Okay.
I see
It's
some
not just
insects.
me. Okay.
This is kind of Alton's idea.
Okay.
So around then, Alton kind of wanders out. He's got a tea, and he's just taking a break from holding the staff for so long, and he sees these two on board near his telescope.
Mm.
Oh, hello, boys. Searching the stars, I see.
Or looking for enemies. We see something, and I'll point towards the direction. Obviously, he can't see it.
Oh, that explains why it's pointed down. I was going to tell you that for best use, you should point the telescope up. It doesn't work well when you point it down.
You know,
But, yes, okay.
little visual reconnaissance,
Could I offer either of you a hard toffee?
I'll just keep looking through the spyglass and just put a hand out behind me.
Are these the ones that are aged in your pocket, or are these fresh?
Yes. Oh, very aged. Very well aged.
I'll have to pass. The last one didn't agree. With
Separately, well, perhaps a sweet delight.
I'll pop it as I'm looking through.
I'll pass. It's busy.
These ones are a little bit fresher. So I want to take a gander through the telescope, but also bare my soul. And I'm gonna come out and just say, look, I believe that the staff and the ship allow for enough power to help us locate gravitational anomalies, which is what brought us here initially. And I'm hoping to play a little bit of, are you guys familiar with Marco Polo?
I've never met him.
I heard was that the game the kids play in the water hole?
Yes.
Okay.
Very much so. But I believe that I can seek out the Marco with Graviturgist.
With the polo?
Well, for the polos, I'm not sure how to locate them. But wait a minute. Wait, no, I got it flipped.
I'm just now remembering the game analogy.
Yeah. So the
That's right. Oh, that's how it works.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to seek out the source using this staff.
Well, let's contact this Marco Polo.
if I'm not a sciencey person or whatever the magic hoodoo that you do so well. But so the game with the voice, but you're gonna use the force that pulls things down, and you called it gravity, right?
Oh yes. I mean, it is the staff of Dunamancy, but I am hoping to leverage the side of it that I am most familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
Is density and its resulting symptoms.
Okay. So I'm gonna. You do it. You need some help. I'm gonna go over here.
At this point, Marlo comes out, and she sees everyone making a ruckus and making noise around
Marlo, would you like a hard toffee?
I
perhaps?
actually, I want to take a look through the telescope if you don't mind.
A sweet delight.
Yeah, I'll help her. I'll help her up to the let's find something she could stand on to use the telescope better. I'll just pull shit out of the bag.
Yeah,
And I'll pull some books out.
Connell, you'll see Alton, as he does that and sets it up for Marlo, he activates a couple runes and flips a couple of the lenses, shaking his head to fine tune it. Marlo, you can roll a perception check with advantage.
To be fair, my vision is much better than his. A lot younger.
How many books does it take for Marlo to reach the height of the telescope?
The world may never know.
That is a dirty 20.
A dirty 20.
How dirty was the 20? Could you describe it?
It was 15 plus 5, so it was filthy.
I was hoping for.
It was actually 2 15s if you want to look at it.
That's double dirty right there.
That is kind of double dirty.
So dirty.
You see, Alton's robes seem to expand slightly around him.
Just to give you some head space for this, Marlo was just looking through the telescope to be included. She saw everyone making noises. She actually doesn't know what she's looking for.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying. Like, this is what happens. Alton, you come up and you like just unknowingly flip the lenses for the range that you're at. And Connell, you see this and like how nonchalant it is. And Marlo goes to look at it, and as she does, you kind of take her by the shoulders and shift her in the direction of the where the guy was, side eye and Alton as you do this. Marlo, you see this insect, humanoid-ish creature fly, and you start to trail it, and it lands off in the distance. It's like you like try to ascertain any landmarks. You see 3 spires that shoot up and crest the clouds that are above. At this point, you like scan back down, and you can see. You don't know if it's the same one or a different one, but it flies up and like goes to the left. Like the one came in from the right, landed, and then after like 30 seconds, a minute of you like scoping this out, another one catches like your peripherals, and you see it like shoot out to the left of your scene. From this situation, from where you are, it's hard to tell any details on the ground, as there are rocks and other objects that are breaking like your line of sight for anything that's in that. But you can see that one fly in, one fly out, and you can see 3 spires that reach up to the clouds here are not like the material plane. It's only about like 500-600 feet where there's cover, and it's a constant cover. You can only see like you only saw a couple breaks as you were flying into the atmosphere that were that, and they weren't advantageous to the position that you guys were going for.
Well, if we keep seeing them, at least we have some sort of direction we can go. I mean, they're not just gonna be flying around for nothing, right?
And how big are those spires?
They break through the clouds, so.
But relative to the landscape, like near it, are they like bigger, or or is it more like
towering?
So it's just something like if I would come out of the telescope, I could point to and say like, I think we should start there.
Do I get the general sense that my staff is pointing in that direction?
Roll me Arcana check.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm good at that. I'm just kidding.
26.
Yes. I would say you ascertain that there is a little bit of gravity here. Not like the material plane. And at the farthest reaches in that direction, it's more like a feeling, and you can feel like like an opening where there is a pull. So, Noctua, what are you doing?
Well, it seems your interests of using a telescope in the wrong way has proven quite advantageous, despite your very, very poor structure at setting up a prominent telescope. It has worked quite well, and I will say that, um, there is a graviturgical help me out here, guys. Tell you what, out of character, hit us up in the comments, let us know how to fucking say this word.
I just want to hear you say turgical.
Testicular torsion in this general direction. So it seems that destiny has pulled through once again. Not that I believe in that. I'm sorry, Rosebeer.
As Alton's giving his speech, Connell's just going to put on his helmet knowing he's about to get off the ship.
Ooh. I like that. Also, Jeff, I think you should add turgid to graviturgical, you know? A swollen gravity. Do that with what you will.
I'm making a small note here, and I do believe that turgid will absolutely come up again. The next time I cast a fucking spell. All right, I'm sorry. I can't keep this up. I love you.
Shit. Okay, Dorsbeer's gonna see a helmet go on, and he's ready to fuck.
I'm going to use some graviturgid best.
Tushar, before you exit, Aaron's gonna come up next to you, and he's gonna like reach out for a handshake, and like a thank you nod. You know, like it's nice to be a part of something that is fighting for something again, and it's a family. Like the time here, and he's gonna put a stone. I want to say the symbolism of it would be like an arrowhead for us, but it's more of a triangle. If you need us, this should reach. Let us know. I'll be here with Nemo.
Great. Thank you. I really appreciate that you came with us.
Okay.
But so what do I do with this thing?
Just say help.
Hello?
Ah! And he like grabs his ears. You know.
Oh, it's that good. Okay.
Yeah. Seriously.
If we're gone for a long time, do I whisper you sweet nothings into this too? I know you always like that when we're at camp. I'll see you later. Smacks him on the shoulder.
On the shoulder? Just to be clear, I'm taking notes. So was it on the shoulder?
Always got a smack on the ass.
Send Rudy Giuliani to the hospital.
Right. I mean, I almost knocked him off his feet, being the size and everything.
Yeah.
A little carried away.
Slower.
So.
But
Thank you.
We're not gonna get off this. We're not gonna get off this ship without someone busting a nut at this point.
Marlo wants to be doing checks on all of the suits that I want to call them EVA suits or something like that.
I was thinking of it that way in my head too. What are we calling these things?
Are we gonna be as psychologically fucked up as the Evangelion folks too? Because like, we'll roll with it. But
I hope so. It's leading into the next campaign.
Let's go commit some crimes.
there we go.
Marlo wants to be inspecting kind of the
Okay.
equipment and making sure that it's good for travel.
All right. Give me an investigation.
That's an 11.
Yeah. I mean, it's the stuff that you have, right? How many did you have now? Connell, do you know? How many suit, like, do you have 2 now?
I believe we had like full suits. Because I just had a helmet for myself in Derspira, but then I believe we had one full suit that we got that was like the huge ass suit.
I mean, it's functionable. All of them are functionable. There's fuck shit. There's a deadlighting thing to these, and that's like the fluid that goes through these that kind of lets a smaller person operate the bigger suit or the helmet. All of that's intact. You know, I mean, there's some wear on them. You guys beat the piss out of those guys, but it's functionable. You don't find anything that would make you hesitate on it. So you guys are dismounting the ship.
Ooh, yes.
And heading out. All have your helms that Alton made for you, or a helmet. Who has the Predator helmets? It's Connell and Dorspira.
Yeah.
All right. What about the
They're
suit?
badass.
Yeah, they are. They are badass. Actually, when you put that on and jump off the ship, in the kind of like radar, you know, like that 8-bit radar, you get a pull from up above, and that dirigible shaped thing that you saw flying in, like almost like a beacon, like a pinpoint. Anything else is not visible to you.
I'll as soon as we get off the ship, I'll wait for everyone to get down in there, and then kind of just radio along. Well, maybe a little change of plans. I'm getting a ping from up that way, and I'll point.
And it's like just off to the right of the spires that you saw, Marlo, and up high. Like, you can't see it from the ground. As like there's just this thick cloud rolling over you guys. I think for your personal things, this feels like what we see pictures of Mars.
Okay.
So, who's leading and where are we going?
Well, I suspect we're heading towards the spires. That's where my staff is drawing me, and where so many of you have found interesting geonosians for us to murder.
There we go.
Woo! I mean, I feel like Kana would probably lead. Probably a little farther out ahead of people.
Okay.
Marlo's also going to be using her survival tactics to help navigate.
I was going to say, this would be a survival check, so...
Gotcha, so then it would be Marlo.
All right, Connell, are you proficient in survival?
I don't believe so.
Roll me a d20 then, because we're
I
fucking.
am not. No. That's a 4.
It's a 4, so it's a straight roll, Marlo.
The natural one, but I'm going to use luck to re-roll it.
Hell yeah.
To a 4 plus 10 is 14.
14. Okay.
Oh, we're adding our mods? Then it's a 5.
No. All right. So, sorry. Once you get away from the ship, jeez, and you like come around like the bend of these canyons. It almost seemed like you start to realize where you landed is in the bottom of a canyon, and the bottom is like it's going upward in the direction, but when you lose sight of the Ethereum Seraph, Marlo, you get disoriented for a minute, and you like you start to panic, and you're like, shit, this is, thinking to yourself, this is what I do, and in one of those moments, you just hear your grandfather's voice, and you think like a moment where you guys were probably like fishing next to the pond and like the dense forest, and you ran off, and you couldn't find your way back, and you started to panic for a second, and then your grandfather found you, and he says, breathe, child. And you like take a deep breath in, and you find your bearings, and you start walking that way with confidence. Whoever's keeping an eye out, roll me a perception check. I would probably imagine. Actually, let's do a group perception check.
Ooh.
I'm always perceiving.
Andy, if you could like shoehorn in the fact that I have a 19 passive perception now because of bard things, just let me know. I've been so blind for this whole goddamn campaign.
Oh, do we have
17.
Do we have advantage with those helmets?
With the helmets,
I don't
you
think
do.
so.
I don't know. Yeah. Yes, you would. Here you would. Yes.
I have constant advantage on perception.
You sure got a 22.
A
I
22.
rolled a mere 17 with
20.
everything added.
22.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Wow. All right.
There we go, boy.
Marlo, what'd you roll?
Marlo.
It was
17.
17. Okay. And Connell?
Marlo and me.
A 30. I got a 19 on the die.
30.
There's no 30 on that die.
Got a 19 on the die.
Connell, I would probably say Dorspira. Just past like probably 4 hours of walking through this wretched place. It's nothing about this looks enjoyable, and the lack of targets is super unpleasant. You just start scanning for something, and like you see something and you grab Connell's shoulder. Connell, you look over and you like zone in on it, and then the rest of the group like starts to see the picture, and it's a series of switchbacks that get you up to the higher point in this geography of this land. As long as you guys are okay with it, you can head up those. As you come to the top, ready, alert, not willing to let anybody surprise you. You probably travel for another hour, and you come to like this high point in this rocky dune. You know, like it builds up like a dune, and there is a layer of sand and like the same materials that you saw before you controlled the orbs. That sharp metal objects, like the very fine salt granulars. And you get up to the top of this, and you can see the three spires clearly now as the sun is starting to set behind you. And you can see you're probably, another 5,000, probably about a mile away. But it's as you get to this point, it's the first time that you can see it. It looks manufactured. Like it's the first time that you pick up an existence of a life form. Also, with that 30, Connell, there's a couple times where that one scout is coming around, and you like grab the party and like kind of tuck them into the side of the canyon. The other time on the switchback, it's not your vision. It's like it was like one of those points when you're walking up and everybody's quiet and all you can hear is like the heavy breathing, and you heard that ticking sound that you heard back in Wildmount, and you like push the group up against the side of the canyon, and it just kind of shoots over you about 80 feet in the air. But you guys make your way and have a very good idea. At a point, it's getting late though. It's been long. And actually, speaking of that, as we come to past half day, I need everybody to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
+3. Unless Connell, you're doing some fuck shit and you're too far away from me. I can't help you then.
No, we've been traveling as a group.
Yeah.
Okay. Tushar got a 14.
A 14. Okay, Connell.
13.
13. Marlo. You're muted.
30-20.
30-20. Dorspira.
You know, I traded my Constitution for my Perception. I rolled an 11.
Okay. And Alton.
I have received a natural 1.
Okay. Alton, you take 7 points of damage, and Dorspira, you take 7 points of damage. Both of you also gain a point of exhaustion. The rest of you guys take 3 points of piercing damage, and this is just getting blistered with this sand and just the fine particles here. You try
I hate sand.
You keep covering up, and it's hitting you. And Alton and Dorspira, Alton, it's not like you're old, and this is a journey you wish you took probably 40 years ago. you'd appreciate it maybe.
Maybe 80 years ago.
Yeah, and you know, but it's also getting late, and the sun doesn't necessarily set, but as it like starts to come down, it goes from like this light kind of orangish vibe to a deep red, low, almost like the fire alarms light off that red, and it just glows ominously around all of the land. What would you guys? You guys are gonna continue on, or are you looking to bed down?
How long have we been traveling for?
I'd say you're probably 10 hours into this. A solid 10 hours. You've probably traversed maybe 12 miles.
Can we see I'll say the orb, but can we like get an estimated distance from that?
Yeah, I think you're about a mile from the spire location that you guys pinged.
I don't want to speak for everyone, but we're close. It might be worth it to find some shelter and.
I'm always ready for shelter. I enjoy it. It feels safe. And I can do it once every 24 hours.
Yes, but we should probably find a place where the mansion will not be as noticeable.
No, we can put the mansion inside the ship. It doesn't matter. It's all virtual.
But
It's on
we
a
don't.
different plane. I just need to make a door.
Oh, is that it? Is it just turns into a door?
Yeah, I just make a door, and the physical space of the mansion is not viewable to people outside of
No,
it.
but there will
Oh,
be
okay.
a door wherever you put this.
Yeah, but there's
Can-
rules about who can enter.
Can Connell look around to see if there's a
But
place
there's
we
the
can
door.
disguise or at least attempt to hide
I
or
mean,
obscure?
if you haven't moved since your last perception
Terry, you're
roll,
muted.
I would say that there's a couple spots, maybe backtracking about 20 minutes to the switchbacks.
I think that would be worth it.
You know, there's some uncharted mounds, but you see them. They're probably about maybe a little closer than the switchback, but you didn't ping anything else over there, as it's like off to the left of your path.
Okay. Well, the way I look at it is we have two options. We can backtrack and place the door somewhere along the switchbacks, or we can look over this way and I'll point off to the left and see if there's a space we can at least obscure the door. Be nice to have the element of surprise.
I'm not about to fall asleep on my feet, but I don't want to speak for the rest of you young whippersnappers.
What's everyone want to do? Do we want to backtrack like the 20 minutes and just take it on the next day, or do we want to look a little farther and see?
Out of character, we can hide this door anywhere. I can put it on the floor. I can put it on a ceiling. Like,
It's gonna stick out
Yeah.
if you put it in the middle of a desert. It will be
Yeah,
a door in the middle of a desert.
yeah.
Marlo would like to. I think we should go further, a little bit further. But Marlo will also use hallucinatory terrain to help disguise the door.
Okay.
And that
Alright,
should And that should
That is
make
nice. That's the
yeah, within a 150-foot cube, it should kind of obscure it with the natural terrain.
And
So
what's the length of that?
That is 24 hours.
Okay. Okay.
we timed this right.
Yeah.
All right,
I mean,
so let's
we-
go a little
we
bit
could
farther to our
respect
left
the
then.
It doesn't matter. You know?
All right. So you continue to push on. How long are you trying to push?
Ideally, I would say probably just till we get to that next set that I spotted that potentially could have a
Okay.
area. Because we're only like a mile away from the actual orb. I don't think we want to go
Yeah.
that far.
No, but I would say probably a decent movement here is like a huck and a mile in like 45 minutes because
Okay.
of the wind and the dust clouds that shoot up. It's not like just walking across
Yeah.
the Zemnian plains, you know, or something like that.
Yeah. So, I mean, I would say just until we can get to, I don't want to say the spires, but like the area that we haven't charted, I guess.
Okay. You and Dorspier taking the lead. Marlowe up there as well. Dorspier and Connell, you start to see not like a wall, but a perimeter of different made buildings, and probably 300, 400 feet. You can stop, and there's a series of small rock formations. And, you know, and you can pick one of these. You can set the mansion up. Marlo, are there any components to your spell?
Yes, a stone, a twig, and a bit of green plant, which I
Okay.
keep on me at all times.
Yep. Easy enough. What kind of terrain are you?
I am looking to. This is a flat door. I'm assuming that we are going to like put it either on the ground or somewhere obvious. I just want it to kind of blend in with the natural surrounding.
All right. All right. And what's your DC?
My DC is. Give me a second here. Oh, save DC. It is 18.
18. Okay. You guys get the mansion up. Marlowe masks your, you know, all of your tracks in this, and you guys go inside. I'm gonna go to break because I have to go to the bathroom, and we'll come back. We'll do anything you want to do before the long rest, and then we'll kick right back in. All right, so we'll be back in 15. There. All right, we're back. We'll say that
But I'll
the,
check.
the the door is you feel that you're disguised enough that you can have a moment of peace amongst the treachery that may lay ahead. I don't know if that makes sense. I told my wife today that this is the group where I actually have to Google words before I say them.
No. Sounds right.
Yeah, that's me. So you're in the mansion. What do you guys want to do before you crash?
Kano wants to lay out all of the goods we have available for attunements, everything like that, saying, if anyone wants one of these, take it now. We have a little time, but we won't later. So, fucking figure it out.
Your spear's gonna walk up, see the belt, or see the knuckles, just look at the belt and be like, unclasps the belt, and take take the knuckles. Yeah, pants fall down immediately, you know. But yeah, no, I'm taking those boys. Alton, seriously, I want to see Buff Alton, even if it's for a joke, for 5 minutes. So, would you like to take a belt of
What?
Hill Giant strength from me?
But to be fair, we do have that amulet that someone should wear because it's super good.
Yeah, but what if we make him attune for a joke?
I mean, we can. But Alton, the amulet I'm talking about is once per day. If you drop to 0 HP, you bump to 1.
That is very nice, but I believe I have one, and I also need to laundry list some shit from my bag of holding.
All right, well, fuck you guys, and I'll take everything and put it back in my
Wait,
bag.
wait. No, I took the things.
Look, I
Hey,
feel very good about that, Connell. Thank you. The Connell.
I take it out of his hand. I'm going home.
Well, good luck trying to fly back to Exandria.
Call it Scamos.
Get Uber. All right. So seriously, I can't maintain the Alton voice while I do this, but I do want to list some things in the old bag of holding.
Yeah, we got in that stuff anyways. I mean,
All right, we have a ring of 3 wishes. 1 left. A horn of Valhalla. And if you're wondering what that does, so am I.
Sounds
right.
sick.
Can we just blow it?
Yeah, why don't we figure it out now?
Yeah, just blow it. But
No, don't blow it yet.
I don't have it. You have it.
Do we summon Parthenax, or is this not the game for that?
So the horn of Valhalla, you can use an action to blow this horn. In response, warrior spirits from Valhalla will appear within 60 feet of you. They use the Berserker stat block, and they return to Valhalla after 1 hour.
Oh my god. I mean, that is intense and amazing. But also,
Connell, have I shown you this necklace of fireballs?
No.
Well, I think you're the only other one that can use it.
I can't keep this fucking voice up, guys. God damn it.
If it's attunement, I can't use it. I have 0 slots.
All right,
Same.
hold on. It's not attunement.
All right, I'll put it on.
The Horn of
All right.
Valhalla is not attunement either.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
So
I think someone range should probably have that.
Guys, I'm just getting started.
Oh boy.
All right, so we have a oil.
Wait. Who's taking the
All right.
Horn of Valhalla? Let's stay on task
Yeah.
here. One at a
Okay,
time.
Marlo will take it.
Yeah, it's a good call.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I
deal.
like that.
Yeah.
Marlo
I'm the only
has-
one that plays instruments, anyways.
How
Uh,
dare you? I have
yeah.
a pan flute.
Marlo, roll me a d4, please. Connell, you took the necklace of fireballs.
Yep.
Okay.
Balls of
Marlo,
fire.
It's a brass version.
Oh,
If
it's
you're
it's a brass version. Well, that's better than that's not as good as the iron that Marlo rolled, but we'll remember the
No,
four.
never mind. Marlon rolled got the iron version.
No, it's all right.
Nice. Look at us.
Jeff, continue on.
All right, guys, it only gets worse. All right, so oil of etherealness. We got one of those.
What's that?
God damn, you're gonna make me read every single one of these.
Hold on. No,
Maybe not everything.
I'll find it. You continue.
Yeah.
I was just typing in oil of Wimpy Graviturgist.
you calm down. Potion.
That's our product line.
It smells like a musky old man with fucking a hint of butterscotch
Whoa.
behind
It smells like it smells like butterscotch and pedophilia.
Smells like bitch in here.
Butterscotch and pedophilia.
And we're banned.
Or oil
I
of
kinda like
etherealness. Essentially, you can dump the oil on yourself, a medium or smaller creature, and it takes 10 minutes to apply. And
Oh,
you
wow.
gain the effect of the spell etherealness for 1 hour, which is, let me click that.
Listen,
Uh,
I gotta. Connell and
you-
Ghost Spirit.
You put in the ring. You put on the ring. It's essentially you become Frodo for an hour.
Okay. I don't need it. I already have one. So someone else take it.
Hey, if Tushar takes it, it takes 20 minutes to apply.
So much boy to go
and
around.
it has to be like a desert photo shoot.
We helped him.
We're going off we're going off the rails. All right.
So,
All right.
okay.
No, absolutely. All right, I'll try to keep this as quick as possible, but it's only gonna get worse. Potion of diminishing.
Next.
Diminishing.
Next, veto.
Next. He vetoed.
Fuck that potion.
All right. Anyways, we have 3 of those. Okay. And
Well, we clearly don't care about them.
think of it like enlarge reduce. Only you only get the reduce, and you get it for 1d4 hours.
I don't want it.
Is there a way to weaponize that?
It's shrink sauce.
It is shrink sauce.
Just
but,
saying.
I mean, they're ooh. All right.
You have to
that's
ingest it
one-
though.
Technically, yes.
Yeah, I don't want it. Next.
All right. Potion of gaseous form. I got one of
Nah.
them.
Nah.
Been there, done that.
All right. Potion of invulnerability.
Sounds sick.
All right.
Keep that in our back pocket.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I'll keep that one around. I've got that. Okay. I'll take care of it. Potion of mind reading.
Yeah.
Nah.
Should have used that already.
Yeah.
I love it. I gave that to you so long ago.
Come on. Next
You knew
thing.
that. We're gonna use that with that lich guy.
We're
Yeah,
talking.
fuck that guy.
We're talking years.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
like first fight.
Fuck that guy.
That was right when we committed some war crimes on the Bullywugs.
I just printed
I
bullywogs.
was not there for that.
Yeah. Like we definitely got that in like 2017.
And-
Anyway, I'm gonna keep going. it gets a little easier because now we're getting into objects. Some of these may require tuning. One that Marlo may remember, Staff of Withering. No one wants that, trust me. All right,
Nah, fuck that.
Elemental Gem, Blue Sapphire.
Oh, what?
When you use an action to break the gem, an air elemental is summoned. Okay, so we got an air elemental in a blue sapphire.
Take that, thanks.
Okay. Look it up. It's elemental gem, blue sapphire.
Cool.
All right, next thing. We have a maddening blade. It's a cursed sword that will drive you
Get
mad.
the fuck away, Connell.
That sounds fucking sick.
It is really sick. It gives you a
We all
plus
hold him
1
back.
bonus to attack
No.
damage.
Yeah.
Anyways,
That would be cool to like throw to an opponent to be like 1v1 me, bro.
Gotcha.
yeah, exactly. So, I don't know. I'll keep a hold of that.
No,
It doesn't sound like there's
Please, dear
anything.
God.
All right, we also have parapet of wound closure. I've got 8 of them.
Don't need 8.
Well, I've got potion and greater healing. We got 4 of those. All right, then it's just like it gets into bullshit.
All right, we don't
Bag
need
of
bullshit.
residuum. We've
Hold
got
that, because we might need
700
that.
GP worth left.
As you're having this conversation, there's a moment where everything starts to shake. The table starts to shake. All the parapets that Alton put out start rattling on the table, and then come to a stop.
Ishar, stop walking around.
Sorry. I was seated. Do we have a way to look outside right now?
You have to go outside, I believe.
Shoot.
Well, all right.
Need
I'll pop the ring on and look
Yeah,
outside.
technically, we're on a different plane when we're in the mansion. The only thing that exists between it is a door.
Technically.
I mean, technically, I'm just saying, like, with our DM being as awesome as he is, who knows what he'd allow.
Wait, what?
And I see a 5th streamer. Welcome to the stream, FBI.
You step out, Connell?
Yeah, I put on my ring of invisibility and pop out quick.
You look around. You can see one of those dust clouds moving away from you. And you see like a couple more forming up towards the spires.
Nothing.
your way.
Okay, but nothing like other than those, right?
Roll me a perception check.
Okay. That would be 21.
21, no.
Okay. I will pop back inside the mansion and take off the ring. And just be like, fucking dust clouds, bros. All right.
Must be shaking the door.
Well, I'm not sure where we're all congregating, but around this time I'll let everyone know that it's getting much past my bedtime. And I will head upstairs. Or wherever my room is. I forget how this works. Very confusing.
What are the rest of you doing?
I will stay up for a little longer because he goes to bed at dawn or at dusk and have a couple sips of Nemo's flask by the hearth
All right.
and head to my room.
All right. Marlo?
Marlo normally would go and meditate in her room, but she knows Nemo's not going to be here tonight, so she's going to spend some time in Nemo's ship.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
Oh, that,
Oh shit!
Oh
that's gotta be
boy!
like that.
She's more just like interested in how he lives.
Like a pirate.
Yeah, I know. It's like dirty and stuff, right?
His underwear drawer is just full of old watches.
Yeah, so I assume it looks like
No
a
underwear.
depressed
None.
person lived here, so she's gonna just like clean up. Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
She's gonna she's gonna clean up.
As soon as you get like it picked up, a wave comes like smashing in and like shoots you up, and your hair like does the circle of the water. You just comes back down, and you land on it, because Nemo had water in his
Yeah.
room and all of that, and the stuff that you picked up finds the spots that it was in, almost like captain knows his ship. and maybe you take a second to admire it and understand it a little bit.
She thinks to herself like, I know it's kind of returned to where the trash is kind of, or stuff is kind of returned to where it is, but it's more so the exercise of doing it that has taken like her out of her mind of like being as far away from home and her connection to her divine spirit.
All right.
She's just going to like lay back in the water and meditate, think about the sounds of the ocean.
Okay. It's relaxing. Alton.
Alton is not actually going to sleep. He is going to head up to his private chamber and draw out a diagram using some chalk. And I will spend another 12 hours casting Simulacrum.
Okay, I just want to throw it out there. This will give you another level of exhaustion.
2.
Yep.
And then I will cast greater invisibility upon one of us.
All right. Okay.
Derspira will hang out and drink a little bit with Connell. And then I'm going to turn over to Connell and say, I have an extra fire stick. You want to go throw it in Nemo's room?
You got 2?
I got 3.
Better yet. Hey, we don't know Marlo's in there.
Yep.
It's one of the fart sticks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like you open the door, some water comes out as you like toss it and close it real quick. Somewhere in the room, there's a little and a bubble pops. what's the uh is it a con?
It's a DC of 12. I don't know what it is, but I'm assuming con. Con would make sense
Yeah,
for
con.
something like this. Yeah.
Barlow, roll me a con save. A what? You're muted.
That's an 18.
Ooh,
No, you're fine. Okay.
okay. It's like instinctually in the middle of your rest, you like pull the covers up so you smell your familiar scent and not the nasty scent that's reeking through the rest of the room.
Got him.
Rank.
Yeah, then I'm gonna ask him if he has any of that good from Scamos left.
I don't. I never had any.
I think we just fart bombed the guy who did. So.
Yeah, we did.
Shit. Okay.
I
And that
just
note,
hit him the flask instead.
drink some flask, and yeah, that'll go to bed after that.
All right. Tushar, anything that you have for before your rest?
Yes. Okay. This is actually like turning out really good. Everyone's distracted. He's going to stealthily, as much as he can while everyone's distracted, go to Marlowe's room and find something of hers that's either a little trinket, a little contraption, a little something she's made, and take it back to his.
Marlowe.
She's not there.
Yeah. You can message Tushar something he may find in your room. You don't have to say it out loud. But I think that's everybody. So you get a long rest. Except for Alton. He gets no rest. And he does not get to pick his spell slots because of that, I believe.
I believe you're right. And also, my speed is currently halved.
Anything you want to do before you head out?
While Connell's in his room, he will make sure that he has the couple vials of potion he has left close at hand, so if he needs to just dip his sword in quick, he can. That would include the spider poison and the Ruidus pieces that they collected from the plants.
Ah. Those from the are you talking about
It was like the
goo?
slime, yeah.
That wasn't anything to do with Ruidus. That was with that dark druid.
Or yeah, okay then, whatever that was.
Yep.
That goo, yeah.
Yeah. That's a good goo to have. How many do you know how many vials you have left?
I think I had 2.
Okay.
Let me check.
I think Marlowe may have gotten some too during that, but I can't remember.
I gave her 1. Let's see. Yeah, I got 2.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So you all come to make your way into the room where you have your meals before you exit. You get a late sleep. Like it's close to like lunchtime. And the only reason you know that is the servants in Alton's room that's bringing out food when you guys finally come to and gather are bringing out stuff that normally would be served for lunch and not breakfast. What do you guys want to do?
Kind of would just wait around the table till everyone gets in, or gets up at least. Yeah.
Marlo is going to show up and she's like picking sand out of her hair and she's trying to like play it off like it's the sand and the dust from the Mars landscape, but really it's from Nemo's room.
Can I insight that?
I will say
Or
that
perception?
Marlo has a scent about her that only hits to Dorspira and Connell. Both of you recognize.
I just look
like...
over at Dorspira.
Alton will make his way out in a few minutes. A bit later than usual, and he looks worse than usual. Moving a bit slower and fumbling to make coffee.
Alton, are you okay? You don't look like you got a good night's sleep.
Fuck, we thought you died.
Oh, no, quite the opposite. I've been born again. I feel wonderful. But I can't wait to get
Guys,
some sleep.
I cannot believe it. The dementia, it is setting in finally.
Well, at least he has a home.
It's
Just
just
point around.
the timing is not right here.
As Alton's saying that, Tushar reaches for the coffee stuff. Here, let me help you with this. As he brushes his hand, you can feel the chill. He's kind of like, you know how you open the fridge on a hot summer day, kind of mist down? That is like rippling off of his body as he's like taking the coffee stuff from you. Let me go make that for you.
Yeah. It turns into iced coffee.
Ah, shoot.
I usually prefer it warm, but very well.
Let me put that back on the stove.
It's instantaneously there are wooden cups and not metal cups at the table. But so you guys,
Alton, are you gonna be able to travel today? Because you look like fucking shit.
Well, I'm sure I can handle it. Maybe someone could carry me, or I'm sure it won't be a problem.
You say so.
If I could get a night's rest, I could summon a phantom steed, and it could carry me. But that will take a while.
But you went to
Does
bed before
anyone
all of
else-
us.
Does anyone want to take a short or long rest?
I don't think we've got the time.
Would anyone like to take a long rest, though?
Alton, we all had a long rest. The fuck were you doing?
Right,
I'll take-
right. Of course. Never mind. Let's move on.
Alton, do you have any diamonds?
Hold on, let me check, but I believe the answer is yes.
That's just like the right amount of pretentious.
$1,000 GP worth of a diamond.
Jesus.
It's only one, though.
Think
Unless
you
you
could
want-
like break off like a bit of that for me?
Sure.
can-
Oh,
I
might be
Connell
able to-
can do value math.
Here, let me attempt to crack a diamond.
mean-
I believe
I'm just-
because you
I'm-
have
Oh wait, jewel craft? Oh, let me check. I might.
you do have every kit. I just don't know who's proficient
Yeah.
in it.
All right. So we've got every kit. I am not proficient with jewel craft.
Connell, don't you have a bunch of them from that heist thing that we did that one time?
I probably do. I don't see them in my inventory, but I'm sure I do.
They're in the
Wait.
bag.
Wait, have you been holding?
Well, maybe that's what I'm looking at. Hold on.
Yeah.
God, you know who would be good at this? Nemo.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh, it's too bad we left him on the ship. Oh,
Yeah.
How much
no.
value do you need out of the diamond?
I'd need about 100 value.
I have one that's worth 600 GP.
Crack it in half.
Yeah, okay. We just. I mean,
I
if
feel like I could kind of at least eyeball
Yeah.
like a third.
Yeah. No, I don't even want your jack of all trades fucking roll. All right.
I
It just
do.
happens.
I want to hear. Yeah, okay.
It's like I roll a 7, 22.
you know what? A third of this will be fine.
Yeah. I actually
Alright.
give me a roll.
I don't even, what do I roll?
For this, ooh, I'm gonna
Can I just
say,
like?
I'm gonna
can I,
say
like-
intelligence.
Okay, just a straight intelligence roll?
Unless you're proficient with jewel crafting.
No, definitely not.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna say like it's intelligence plus your die,
Yeah.
and that will be
That-
your split.
That's a 22. It's an 18
22.
on die.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so like you chip it, and you pick up the chip and you look at it and you're like, inspecting it, like that's 100, and you can say that you have 500 in your inventory still, and give Marlo 100 GP worth.
I expect change.
Noted.
So Marlo puts that in her mortal pestle. She takes a sandwich and she's eating like while she's doing this. Get it ready. And basically making a nice diamond dust worth at least 100 GP, which my spell is about to consume here. As it kind of gets to that dust form, she's gonna put it in her hands, rub her hands together, walk up to Alton. Say, Alton, look me in the eyes. Grab my hands. Lightly hover above them. Then she's going to put her hands up and she's going to blow the diamond dust and cast Greater Restoration. That's at least 1 point of exhaustion.
Marlo, I love you.
Hopefully that the positive energy now radiates through you, Alton. Also, I'm sorry for the foul stench.
I feel like a young man again, and I also am very sorry for my foul stenches.
I wasn't going to say anything because you looked like shit, but yeah. We both are pretty rank right now.
Everyone calls them Scotch farts, but I don't even drink Scotch.
They're talking about the candies, yo.
Oh.
It's
can't
60
even keep it
fucking
straight.
years of just oh shit realization smacks Alton in the face.
He gets a point of exhaustion.
You see every face that looked at you the wrong way because of your smell. And all the times you're like, I don't even drink scotch. You know, it has to be at least a dozen you said that. And
Your
you
body didn't-
suddenly realized, breathing in this diamond dust, your vision is, like your head clears up. And you're like, oh, they're talking about that scotch. Fuck.
That was absolutely incredible, Terry. I fucking love you. No, I think that's our piece, right?
Yeah. All right.
Well, nonetheless, Alton, you look positively radiant,
I feel like a younger man.
resplendent.
Resplendent. Google.
Look it up late. Look it up later. You got
Yeah,
it.
I'm gonna. All right.
Oh, those bugs aren't gonna kill themselves.
Well, let's go murder some Geonosians.
War crimes. And I'll put my helmet on.
Splay pops up. Tendrils are ripping off the back of the helmet. And it's about the size of Tushar's head. But it you know, it's light.
But it looks sick.
It looks fucking amazing. I was gonna grab a mini, but. All right, one by one, you head out. What is the marching order this time? I want to nail it down. Marlo up front.
Do you want to go first, Marlo?
Yeah, this close, I feel like it's more survival stuff. So yeah.
I'll be right on her ass.
Okay,
Then
Marlo.
I think as usual, it's whatever Tushar and me want to be in front and behind our little squishy boy.
I'll take up the rear so Door Spirit can be in the center.
Luck with
Alright.
the Scotch farts.
Well, good thing you got a mask on. See, that's why normally I'm in the middle and Door Spirit's in the back.
I'm just too dumb or too polite to have not said anything for the past however long we've been traveling.
You just thought it was the smell of human.
Yeah, I've been stuck in a fucking woods for my whole life.
This is what all old humans smell like, huh? Jeez.
Uh,
Oh god. We've unraveled completely.
He figures they just smell like decay.
All right, Marlo.
that's a me.
What? Oh boy. Survival. Carnal perception.
I'd like to also, as soon as we are out and about, cast Pass Without a Trace at will through the
Ooh.
staff of woodlands that I'm using as kind of my
That is
guide through this.
a good point, because as you approach, I want you all to make stealth rolls, as I assume you're trying to be as quiet as you can be. If you're not, then let me know.
We are trying, but with the Scotch farts over here, man.
I say, as we get closer, I would put on the ring too.
We're tooting and scooting.
All right. Here. Let me get my. Let me hear the Connell stealth.
Oh, I didn't do stealth. Sorry, I did perception first. Oh man, that's Connell thing. So that means that is a 25.
Plus 10 from past.
So 35.
35. Too sharp.
It was a 1. So with stealth. It's a 5.
Plus 10, so a 15.
Oh, it's a 15. Yeah, math happens.
Marlo!
That's
Stealth.
a 2 plus 2 plus 10. That's a 14.
Okay. Dorspira.
23.
What?
The fuck?
Plus
And
10, maybe.
Alton.
Oh,
You.
I got a 4.
Plus 10, so a 14.
A 14. I'm a very sneaky wizard.
Mike, you gave me a Cloak of the Oven kind about a year ago, and I never took it off because that's our only chance of me not fucking up the stealth roll.
Oh fuck yeah! Look at that.
That is
Go
a
me.
that is a great gift.
Yes.
Like honestly,
It's for my
guys,
boy.
All
Merry
right.
Christmas. You know,
What
Happy
was your
Hanukkah. Happy holidays.
What was your perception, Connell?
It was a 9 on die, so rogue things for a 21.
Okay, and Marlo, what was your survival?
My survival was.
Ooh.
It's a 25.
Okay.
Wait.
Yep.
Hold on. Do I have my proficiency bonus to that if I'm proficient in survival?
Yep.
So that's a
Would be 15 plus your wisdom modifier plus your proficiency.
okay. So that is going to
27.
25.
45. 63 rogue things.
75. It's a 2 on die.
As you guys tread cautiously across the barren crimson terrain of Ruidus, your gaze fixates upon a sight both imposing and intriguing. A gaping maw carved into the rugged reddish-brown landscape beckons your attention. It could be an entrance. It's at the base of the tower. As you approach this, I stated the night before you saw like Dorspira and Kano, you saw like defense points. As you approach like the first level and you guys see this maw, you see these like chitin kind of architecture. Like it looks like a butterfly's wings carved into these small, like 10-foot open tiered towers. There's no one manning them at the moment. As you continue through, you start to see the pure height and presence of the spires. Also, along the path, as you get closer to this entrance, you see like bioluminescent crystals that are like randomly placed amongst the ground. Maybe as you walk by one of the higher parts of the wall, the sun hits it and kind of like stained glass across this. You guys continue through as you start to break past that defensive wall and move towards this opening. Connell. Out of the corner of your eye, about 60 feet up and far enough out of your range, you just see a shift of movement and then you look and you try to focus, and they're gone. Whatever it was. Make an intelligence saving throw.
+3.
Yes, sir. Big money, big money.
No whammies.
Ooh, that's big
Whammy.
money.
Ooh,
That is a 25.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Feels like something tries to break your intellect boundaries. It's hard to tell if it's a spell or an effect, or just the sheer presence of something like this. Marlo.
Oh yeah.
Does a 23 hit?
23 hits.
Let's see, where's my D8? You take 10 points of piercing damage. And I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
It's an 11.
11. You take 6 points of psychic damage. As you see an arrow come out and hit you, like pierces your skin, rips through. You grab it. As you look back to the right, you can see this archer with a long bow, and the arrow hits you, and then you make contact, like eye contact, and you just start tick 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 tick. That ticking sound gets louder and louder and louder until you like drop to a knee, stand back up, like let your ears go. You take this psychic damage. I need you all to roll for initiative. And give me 1 second.
This guy real. Also, that hurt.
Did you roll add to +3, Terry?
I didn't. It would have been 14,
Okay, just
but I feel like it still would hit.
14 still fails.
okay. Just wanted to try.
Nope, that's not the one. Actually, here. Let me switch this around. Give me 1 more second. Do you guys want to get into combat tonight, or you want to end it early and start off with this next week, or in 2 weeks?
I know my answer.
Let me. I'm still gonna.
I mean, I know mine, but
All right.
You gonna say them? You gonna say your answer?
Yeah, it's just
oh, I thought we were just hiding them from each other.
No, I'm
I know
still-
my answer. I think.
I mean, look, I think at 11:15, a reasonable combat session, we're looking at 12:15, 12:30 by the time we're done with this.
Yeah.
Oh, I say let's fuck them up.
Well, you don't have to drive into the office tomorrow, do you?
All right.
I'll have to roll over.
Yeah, just walk to the office.
Here. Hold on. Then let's do this. It is 11:15. we can call it early night and start off with this encounter. I think that's the responsible adult thing. I'm sorry, Connell, that you don't.
No, we're good.
And you can blame it on me because I'm old and I need to get to bed early so that I can wake up at the crack of dawn. Go to Dunkin' Donuts, get a paper, read it for a couple hours before I wake up my
Connell.
daughter and get her on the bus. And
Yes?
Initiative. What's your initiative?
Oh, we're doing that. Nah, 19.
19. All right, I'm getting this down. Tushar.
It's an 8.
8. Marlo.
11.
Dorspira.
In true fashion, I wouldn't have it done any way. I rolled a 6.
Oh boy. Alton.
a 19 here, but I suppose I'll let the young whippersnapper go first.
All right. As Marlo, as that arrow pierces you, a quarter of a second after that, the four of you see it as like probably a little screech or yell or just a wince of pain you hear from Marlo. You guys turn around and you can see 3 of these creatures, 2 with longbows trained right on you, and another one that's standing on one of these cliffs in the back. And we'll end tonight's session there at the Maw of Ruidus.
But wait, I have so many questions.
Yes. What?
I mean, like, can I get a general range on, like, how far from, like, the widest point of one of the bad guys to another bad guy?
You see a bad guy here?
Yep,
A bad
I
guy
see.
up. Oh, wait, here. Hold on.
I see all of them. I want to know how close they are to each other.
You need to ask them about their weight too.
Yeah, what are their
how much do
names?
they weigh? Do
What's
they,
their family
like-
situation like?
Yeah, what's their
Yeah.
familial structure?
Yeah,
They're-
yeah. How many of them have kids?
Was
They're
their
all-
dad
Is it,
absent when they were
is it
growing up?
nuclear?
Yeah.
They are all
Is it like-
within 60 feet of each other.
Yummy.
But
Okay,
easily.
we'll talk about that again next time, then, won't
Yep,
we?
next
It's
time.
some Yummy.
Next time will be
Oh,
chapter 84. Whew.
Yeah.
This is right at the 2-hour mark, too.
And it's gonna
But
be
what-
thick like pudding. Yummy.
But what if we forget about next session?
Oh shit!
How do we know when that happens?
I don't. Why would you forget?
I don't know. I'm forgetful.
But you know, if you follow us on social media and you click the subscribe button and the bell on whatever you're watching us right now, you'll get notifications on your phone when we come online.
Oh, I should definitely do that then.
I do it all
Yeah.
the time,
Do it.
but I'm here, so.
Yep. All right then. So we will. We'll check you out next time.
We'll do the
Ooh,
Dungeons and the
you'll check us out
Dragons.
next time. Ooh,
Yeah,
we
we got
fashion show.
we got what, Arcadis this weekend? I think. Yeah, we played Terratua
Yeah.
last weekend. So we got Arcanus this weekend. And Son of Shadows is back the following
On Tuesday.
Tuesday. Yeah, we're fighting this guy. They're fighting this guy right here.
Spoilers!
Fuck yeah! Fuck this.
Guys,
He's
is
gonna-
Is it good branding? The 2 ad people here. Is it good branding on the final part of the campaign to rename ourselves as Diary of the Stinky Graviturgist instead of Diary of the Wimpy?
Me.
Neither
Terrible
one of us are
continuity.
All right then. Diary. It's Diaries of the Stinky Graviturgist, Chapter 84, in 2 Tuesdays.
69 part 54.
All right, we'll see you. Signing off.